And here is the weather forecast for the week of July 31st. It is Sunday, and the moon is in Virgo, reflecting a need for insight and discernment, all in a quest for perfection. And I know this because this is about the 15th time I've recorded this forecast, trying to get it right. Moon in Virgo. So if you're watching this forecast on Sunday, you may be feeling the afterglow of an alignment between the Leo sun and Jupiter, which suggests exuberance and reward, possibly even a big jackpot like we had a few days ago with the Mega Millions billion-dollar jackpot. On Monday, there will be no sleeping in, as planetary patterns suggest an electrifying surge of action and assertion, which may be disruptive and daring. We have a rare conjunction, a coming together between Mars, the energy of action, and Uranus, the energy of change. And the upside potential of this pattern is liberation. So if this pattern affects your own personal horoscope and you're stuck in a rut, you may find yourself suddenly unstuck because now is the time. In the news, we're likely to see headlines involving big change, wake-up calls, seismic activity, technology, especially aviation, and other shocks to the system. And if you're Vladimir Putin, President Zelensky of Ukraine, Mark Zuckerberg, or Nancy Pelosi, your horoscope is personally affected, and you're likely to be making news for shaking things up. On Tuesday, Moon leaves Virgo for Libra, now focused on resolving challenges, perhaps because of yesterday's disruption, with fairness, diplomacy, and balance. We have a fairly rare alignment between Venus and Mars and Uranus, which signals the possibility of unconventional alliances. So this is a good time to reach across the aisle, and you may be surprised by the cooperation you receive. On Thursday, Mercury, which refers to how we need to think and communicate, enters Virgo, which is one of the signs it rules. So if you're negotiating contracts, or you need to buy a gizmo that processes data between Thursday and August 24th, you're in luck because Mercury in Virgo increases the potential for sound reasoning, accuracy, and gizmos that function as designed. Also on Thursday, the moon leaves Libra and enters Scorpio, driving the next 2 days with a need to consolidate a certain depth of knowledge for the sake of power and control. We may be in for more than a few provocative revelations on Friday night during the late night news dump as the Scorpio moon connects with Mars, Uranus, and Saturn. These are all stubborn aspects that aren't inclined to move. We have two patterns to consider over the weekend. On the one hand, we have a need for healing, beauty, faith, and potentially romantic escapes. And that's suggested by an easy alignment between Venus and Neptune on Sunday. Countering that dreamy pattern is a much more disciplined connection, perhaps militantly so, between Mars, planet of action, and Saturn, which is authority and control. Meanwhile, the moon will have moved into Sagittarius on Saturday afternoon, which is facilitating those who hope to influence other people through their righteous opinions. And in your own personal world, this is a great time to get out of your comfort zone this weekend, go for a gamble in nature, do something you've never done before, because on Monday, it'll be time to get back to work. Finally, let's see how planetary patterns are playing out in the news. We've got the Sunday New York Times, and here is a woman with a handgun. She's a teacher. This is a new thing, a new and innovative, potentially risky expression of firepower and education, reflecting Mars, Uranus, and Taurus, and the Sun, Jupiter, trine. We've got even the word, a sudden shift. A sudden shift in the winds is affecting our leader, President Biden. And over here, we've got the Kremlin laying the groundwork for an annexation of Ukraine, a rather daring, risky, aggressive, expansive initiative. We don't know if it's going to work. But as you can see, astrology is everywhere, and astrology is amazing. That's the weather forecast for the week of July 31st. And I'm your weather gal, Elisabeth Grace. Back to you in the studio, Allison.